Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal back with a new thoughts, analysis, and rant. So finally we have something to talk about on this subject matter. And certainly it is without a doubt the recently announced iPhone 13. So the iPhone 13 has been announced. It will come in 4 different models and sizes. We got the iPhone 13, the regular, iPhone 13 mini. Both of them will have 2 cameras in the back. And we got the iPhone 13 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And both of those will have 3 cameras in the back. So those are basically the biggest differences in basically in the Apple iPhone world. Not only that, it still has the lightning cable for all of them. Well, in any case, let me give you my thoughts right now. I mean, look, if you're an Apple fan, you're probably going to buy this. There's no question about it. Will this move Apple in terms of markets? Yeah, for now, a little bit, but it's going to come down to earth because there is not anything groundbreaking, no innovation, nothing major. I think if you really want to talk about something major, it would probably be on the software side of things, not in the hardware side of things, because there's really nothing great or even phenomenal about the hardware. Even if you speak about the CPU, again, there's really nothing groundbreaking about this. I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm actually quite disappointed in the 13. It was not what the leaks was speaking of. Not only that, there's a reason why there's nothing groundbreaking about this, because the price is still the same. And so again, if you are an Apple fanboy, there's a lot of them out there in the world, so they'll probably buy this. If you have an iPhone 11 or even 12, don't even buy this at all. I do not buy it at all. Don't make me repeat that. You know what? I'm going to repeat it. Do not buy this iPhone 13. That's it. If you're an Apple fanboy, fine. It's your money. But there's really nothing special about this model or this year iPhone. So going to the specs, let's check out the Apple iPhone 13 and mini. So basically the regular 13 will come in 6.1 inches, while the mini will come in 5.4 inches. We will both have Apple A15 Bionic processor, 4 cores. It will come in storage, which is 128, 256, and 512 gigs of RAM. It basically has 6 gigs of RAM, 12 megapixels for both front and back. Not only that, it will come with finally an upgraded front camera, which is also it will come in 4K video, which is pretty cool. Full 12 megapixels on the front camera. Stereo speakers, still has the lightning cable, Face ID, all that stuff, MagSafe. And then finally, as for the battery, doesn't really tell you what's the capacity of the battery. Most likely the Apple 13 mini will be smaller, certainly, just like the previous smaller iPhone 12 out there. Prices will be around $600 to $800 around there. And so as for the 13 Pro and Pro Max will come in 6.7 inches, while the Pro will come in 6.1 inches. the Apple A15 with the 5-core graphics, 128 gigs, 256 gig storage, and 512. And a bonus is 1 terabyte of storage. All of them will come in 8 gigs of RAM. Triple cameras, all in 12 megapixels sensor, and then it can shoot 4K. Certainly, will also have 12 megapixel selfie camera, just like the regular iPhone 13. And then it will come in with Wi-Fi 6, same as the iPhone 13. Lightning cable, not changed from the USB-C. And then certainly prices will be around the same as the 12. Could be around $1,200 to $1,500 if you get a 1 terabyte. And also I think the 13 Pro will be around $1,000, should be the base price. And so that is basically it. The notch is smaller, a little bit smaller. Colors will be, they call it Starlight, Starlight, Gold, Sierra Blue, and Graphite for the Max, and the Pro. And the 13 will come in blue, pink, red, in multiple colors basically. So those are the specs. Now in terms of market analysis, this will move up the market. It will certainly make market moves, even raise up Apple stock price for now. But once this dust settled, it just gonna go back to normally the way it was. Again, there is nothing groundbreaking about this. If you already have the 11 and the 12, don't even buy this. But look, if you don't even have an iPhone, and let's say you came from the 11, just a regular iPhone 11, I actually think the iPhone 13, just a regular 13, is a good value. The only thing that's missing from the iPhone 13 is probably some of the software, such as the video editing or the movie making software from the Pros. But other than that, you got 2 cameras in the back. The selfie camera is the same as the Pro. The body is the same. The design, the size is the same, but it's cheaper. Way cheaper. And you actually have more colors to choose from. Now, if I have to buy an iPhone 13, which I won't, I'll probably get the mini, just because you can take it anywhere. It's easier to put in a pocket. Not only that, it probably has the same amount of power as the iPhone 13. So that would be it. Now again, the Apple fanboys will buy this, and there's nothing wrong with that because that's your money. But in the overall global scheme of things, the global market, it is quite disappointing to me. It's only gonna move market because of the Apple fanboys out there. So here we are in a rant, and I'm not even gonna go down the list. Number one is just, where's USB-C? Why are we still having Lightning? People don't seem to understand that Lightning is using USB 2.0 speed. So if you are making movies and then transferring it into a laptop or computer, you know how slow USB 2.0 is? I mean, they couldn't just use USB-C? Just like their iPad. Number two, and I think basically this is probably the biggest thing of them all, is that there's no, how should I say this? There's nothing different about it compared to the 12 and 12 Pro. I mean, yeah, sure, you may get better software, movie making, but in terms of hardware, like, they did not even try to remove the notch or that forehead. I mean, this design is the same. The design of the lenses are still the same. I actually might prefer the lens design from the 11 and Pro and 12. And look, I mean, it's quite a disappointing phone, and I don't get why it's getting press release. The only time it's getting press release is probably get more views and clicks. But other than that, I'm looking at, if I look at this phone at an Apple store, and I look at my 11 Pro, I mean, I'm gonna ask myself, do I need an upgrade? I don't think so. So, just overall, it is quite disappointing, and it's almost as if the year 2021 is the year of disappointing phones, because no phones has ever been special except the Sony phones. The Sony phones are actually quite impressive. I would rather get the Sony phones. But if you're stuck in iOS or Apple world, that's you. And so, if you even watch the presentation, they're going to different details such as, oh, we made the two lenses be diagonal instead of straight or top bottom. Like, what? Are you serious? You're actually talking about that? We made the glass be stronger and thicker and durable. It doesn't matter. Glass breaks. So, I mean, I can go on a tangent about that some other time, but overall, this is a disappointing phone. Now, if there was ever good news, I would actually say if you're coming from a low end phone or whatever phone you have previously that just needs to upgrade and you want to check out Apple, I think the iPhone 13 has a good value. Good value. Just get the 128 gigs, that should be enough for your photos and videos, and then just call it done. That would be my choice. But overall, it is quite a disappointing, absolutely disappointing showcase and a model of an iPhone. And so that basically concludes this thoughts, analysis, and rant. So what do you think of the iPhone 13? Do you like it? Do you love it? You're an Apple fanboy? Are you going to buy it? You're going to reserve it? Whatever. What will you do? Let me know down in the comments below. And so I will see you in the next thoughts, analysis, and rant. Bye-bye.